Hello and welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining us.
We're going to be posting videos like these on a regular basis, so please click the red subscribe button below so that you'll be the first to watch these videos and never miss out.
For the 21 video series, everything you ever wanted to know about Islam and the Muslim culture,
But couldn't be bothered to ask.
just click the link at the top right of this screen.
Also, please help us reach as many people as possible by sharing the link with anybody you think should see these videos.
But for now, let's take a look at today's video.
Enjoy!
So, this is it.
Do you know what that is?
Well, I've got a very good idea because I'm here with you, but
I'm coming on this side to have a look.
if you'd like to tell our good viewers what that actually is.
That is the first mosque ever built in this great British Isle of ours. That is the William Quilliam, who became Abdullah Quilliam, created this as a mosque. What is it, 120, 130, 140 years ago? We'll get the exact date when we get in there. Extraordinary. So this is the first mosque in the UK. And we're going to be partaking in some food. We're going to have our Iftah here. We're just about to go in and pray Asr. I don't know why I'm now still talking. We're going to go in and pray Asr. We're going to pray Maghrib. We're going to eat. Because so far we've been fasting for the last I don't know how many hours.
Inshallah.
And it's looking like we have a fantastic time. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Thanks for coming to.
Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, inshallah, you look
here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
fantastic. Thanks for coming down. And this is, viewers, this is the very first ever mosque in Britain. We're not just talking about a mosque. This is the birthplace of Islam in Britain. And we say that very confidently because there was no other mosque operating like it. If there was a little mosque somewhere in the country, then it didn't operate 5 times prayer, it didn't have a madrasa, it didn't have an orphanage, it didn't feed the poor and the hungry, it didn't do winter fuel for the elderly in the community, and it didn't do free legal aid.
But this did all of those things.
This did all of this 130 years ago. So we're celebrating 130 years of British Islamic history
You weren't
in the
here at
UK.
the time, surely.
I'm like the Doctor. I am the Doctor, but I am like the Doctor Who. I never age, they say. So, but as you can see, it's a small building, but it's actually like a TARDIS. Beautiful. It's going through a huge renovation project because it was lost to history.
Yeah.
For over 100 years, people had forgotten about the legacy of the Muslim community here. 600 or so converts who lived and breathed and ate and came to the masjid. And guess what? If you didn't know, the very first adhan, loud adhan, 5 times a day, came from this balcony on the first floor. We've got the balcony. And it's all in the English Heritage website. They list everything in English Heritage. So, unfortunately, the muezzin got pelted. You might know the story. Giving the loud azan, and we've got the Orange Parade, and the Protestant problems at that time. They used to attack the Muslims who came to the mosque. They attacked the muezzin, and they firebombed the mosque. So, over a space of 20 and 30 years, the whole environment had changed. There was a lot of Islamophobia, and we think there's a lot of bigotry and anti-Islamic sentiments. But imagine in Abdullah Quilliam's time.
Wow.
It was phenomenal. But that didn't stop him, did it?
No.
It didn't stop him. He spread Islam. He stood firm to his faith and delivered the message, and that's all he wanted to do.
And his legacy remains.
And his legacy remains.
It's in the process of being refurbed, but just look at the detail. Look at what they've got to work with. This is absolutely extraordinary. It's beautiful. What a building! What a building! And then look at these. I mean, it's just stunning. So there's an awful lot of work being done at this moment in time, and it's already an incredibly impressive building. Just imagine what it's going to be like when it's finished.
When you see the place as it is, difficult to imagine what life must have been like 140 years ago for the gentleman by the name of William Quilliam to establish this place as the first place of worship for Muslims in the UK. There weren't any Muslims in the UK, certainly not in Liverpool, and he established this place as the centre for Islam in the UK in those days. Alhamdulillah, and here it is, still being used as a prayer room to this day. MashaAllah.
Wow. And take a look at the just the detail. The detail. I'm going to fall down these steps now. Look at the detail. It was two terraced houses originally, which Abdullah Quilliam utilised and converted into this, the first masjid, the first place of worship, specifically for Muslims. In, I believe it was 1889. We'll confirm that. It's actually one of our videos. If you go back to our video, which is the background to Muslims in Britain, background to Muslims in the UK, we talk a lot about Abdullah Quilliam. Absolutely. And now we're here. Now we're here. It's Ramadan. We're here. We're fasting. We're going to have Iftah here. We're going to pray here. There's a do here.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All good.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
واصبر فإن الله لا يضيع أجر المحسنين فلولا كان من القرون من قبلكم أولو بقية ينهون.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, my Lord Mayor, Deputy Mayor, Dr. Reverend Crispin Paling.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful, I greet you with the Islamic greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings be upon you of this beautiful month and this wonderful evening. I am especially honoured to be here. I am an honorary Scouser. My father was actor Anthony Booth. Hands up if you heard of Tony Booth. Alhamdulillah. That means you're old, by the way. Never mind, so am I. Alhamdulillah.
For there is only one way for you and me. Show me the way home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hamza. He's a great budding artist. Do support him. He's got a record label against his name, but we want to try and encourage him to do a bit more.
I'm just going to tell you about a short story that's come to my mind. I had 3 children in 4 years. So we were on holiday, and Jared was 18 months, Michael was 2.5, and Jennifer was 4. Right? I was walking down the street, and a gentleman looked at me and he said, "Madam, you're a very brave woman bringing those children into this world." So I looked at him and I said, "They might make a difference." And I think that's where we start with our children, teaching them how to embrace other cultures, how to embrace one another, how to respect one another. And I've seen that respect here tonight, and I'm honoured that I'm here tonight, and thank you for this invitation. And I told you my speech will be short and sweet. Thank you.
That is short and sweet, Lord Mayor. Thank you so much for giving your time. Can I now bring in Dr. Reverend Crispin Paling to do the say a few words about the multi-faith and also the English prayer.
Thank you very much. We've heard from, my name's Crispin Paling, I'm the rector of Liverpool, and I do a lot of work in the city centre with faith communities. We've heard from Shiv Pandey about how Merseyside Council of Faith has kept dialogue going between faiths for many years now. We're moving into a new era as well, and I bring the greetings from the Bishop of Liverpool.
Alaikum
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh.
My name is Junaid Rahim.
My name is Mohammed Yusuf Bashforth.
We're affectionately known as the two white Muslims.
Have we any idea why we're called that?
We're struggling to find out, but apparently there's several reasons. Reason number 1?
Well, there are 2 of us.
Reason number 2?
We're both white.
But most importantly, reason number 3?
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
We do
both
find ourselves
indeed Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
Absolutely. And what a place to be here tonight. We were invited to There was free food. What can I say? We're invited.
Junaid, I think it's fair to say that having fasted for 19 hours,
absolutely,
we
yes.
kind of need some free food this evening as well.
Absolutely.
So.
Allahu Akbar.
What is it you want after 19 hours? A bit of patience, fire. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Had some water and a drink.
You were mentioning the plans for the future.
And the plans for the future. So the plans, and I'm not supposed to tell everyone this.
Oh, then we'll...
This, as you look at it, and this is only part of the future. This will become the heritage of the British Muslim community, going back more than a century.
Wow.
So, and going forward, the archives, everything will be housed here. Because Quilliam was not only a sheikh, he spoke five, six different languages, but he was a prolific writer and a poet. And we know that because the crescent came out of this building. This was the very first ever Muslim publishing house. So Q, eat your heart out. Any other Muslim publishers, Muslim Welfare House, eat your heart out. This is where it all began, because in the British Library there's more than 6,000 publications of the crescent archived. The Muslim World came out, and Quilliam printed this here in the basement, and the printing press will be revived, inshallah.
I'm so pleased with talking to you.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
My job for me.
So we really hope you enjoyed that.
For the 21 video series, everything you ever wanted to know about Islam and the Muslim culture,
but couldn't be bothered to ask,
click the link in the top right of the screen.
Also, please subscribe by clicking the red button below if you haven't already done so. We want to reach as many people as we possibly can.
Thank you once again for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.
Assalamu alaikum
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh. Bismillah.